Yo, 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 peace. What up to all the gods and the goddesses, the kings and the queens? That's gonna be coming in this chat. How are y'all today? Today I wanted to do something a little different. I wanted to dive deep into my guy, Mr. Daniel Robinson, a case that I've been working on for a minute now. I mean, it probably is well over a year. It probably is because it's going on 2 years. And yeah, I think it is over a year since I've been working on his case. Hopefully, somebody is looking into the things that I'm saying. The most I could do is tag the person and hope that, my suggestions and information is taken seriously because no one else is contributing. So the least you could do is just look into it. That's the way I feel about it. So let me get started today, my guy Daniel. So so today I dove deep into I don't know, I just got with the ancestors, my ancestors. I feel like my grandma uh guides me when it comes to Daniel. And today I just dive deep, look deeper into anything that I think I didn't look deep enough into that has to do with Daniel. And then my grandma assisted me and guided me in the right way. So, and you don't have to believe. I'm just saying that's what I did. I don't care if anybody believes or don't believe. So, um, let's get started. So, um, Daniel. So this is the things I got today. Daniel was scheduled to work on 6/23/2021 because I recently thought before I thought that he didn't even make it to 6/23/2021, but I was wrong. He really did. Um, he was scheduled for work on 6/23/2021. He also was supposed to be working in partnership with the guy Ken at the work site, but Daniel never showed, right? So now my next question is, so why did Ken lie about that? Why did Ken lie about Daniel? About him showing up? And I believe it's because Ken knows Roger and he covered for Roger. So, um, Daniel's report time for work was 12:30 p.m. Okay. Um, and at 10 a.m., cameras showed Dan's Jeep, but Roger was driving, in my opinion, because Daniel was not in that Jeep. I'm gonna say it like that. I don't feel like Daniel. I feel like somebody did something to Daniel by then. And all right, so let me just finish reading that. So Roger went to that gas station to make it look like Dan was on camera reporting to work, and that was purposeful. So Kenneth really called Dan to tell him not to report at around 11:30 a.m. I think. So allegedly, this is what I believe. Um, everything I'm saying is my opinion. Nothing is proven fact, but I got this from my ancestors, so to me it's proven fact. But I gotta say it's allegedly. Everything is allegedly. So um, let me read that again. Kenneth really called Dan to tell him not to report at around 11:30 a.m. It was a real work emergency or interference. If I remember right, something had ruptured, like a pipe or something happened at the job site where Daniel and Kenneth were supposed to be working together, and that's why he called him to tell him not to report. Now, Roger allegedly recognized Kenneth's voice. I mean Kenneth's number, calling Daniel. Then eventually, Roger calls Ken on 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 Roger's phone. Roger and Ken know each other, in my opinion. Roger and Ken know each other because they live close to each other in proximity, I believe. So I believe the man who helped Roger move Daniel is over 6 feet. He is fat and he had on a tank top. He has spiky dark hair and a mustache. He looks like Ronnie from a show called Lizard Lake Towing. But this man has dark hair though, and Ronnie has blonde hair, so that's the only thing that's different. Now, let me dive into my dream that I had the other day that I was talking about. And I was talking about this dream that I had that I thought was about Takeoff, but it wasn't. It was about Daniel. It was pertaining to Daniel. So I dreamt that two white men over 6 feet, one was fat, moved something that looked like a fridge in front of me to block me. And my interpretation of this dream was that Daniel was hidden. He's hidden behind something that people use to block him. So he's not visible just out in the open visible, but somebody used something to block him where he just can't be seen just like that. And last but not least, last but certainly not least, which brings me to this Jeep. The Jeep was legally towed to the site that it was found or placed at. There should be a record of this. Roger called a tow company to move this Jeep. Remember, the car had been started, the car ignition had been started around 46 times, if y'all remember right. Now, so it would not start, which means that Roger had to end up calling a towing company to get it moved. Now, who knows what he told this person to get it moved? Was he selling him some bull, like, he just wanted to put it here for a video shoot or a movie or whatever? But no matter what he told him, he got it legally towed to that place because that was planted there. That Jeep was not there before July 19th. It was not there before then. So I just wanted to bring that to your attention. And like I said, the last thing I said before this was remember that the ignition had been started around 46 times. That is very important. So the last thing I want to say is, um, hold on, let me see if I should say it. All right, so all right, I'm gonna say this. This is my advice to Mr. Robinson, Mr. David Robinson. This is my advice. I hope that somehow you listen and you hear this and you take heed to what I'm saying because I truly believe this. Now, I have not had this as proven fact, but something in my spirit tells me that you are a Virgo man. And the biggest thing is that the fact that you um went cross country to find your son. And you keep saying, "Oh, I know everybody wouldn't do it." No, most people wouldn't do it. That stands out to show your character. Now, I believe that you are a Virgo man. So, the Virgos, they have many traits, but one of the traits, because my mom is a Virgo, so one of the traits that is your best attribute, especially in something like this, are y'all are like born detectives. So your natural skill and ability is to track people down and to get the information that you need to get out of these people. Y'all know how to shake a person down. And I'm not talking about like make them give up your money or nothing. I'm talking about for information and how to track people down. The one thing that I know about every Virgo that I know, if a Virgo was looking for you, There is no place you could hide. They would find you. You could be hiding in your best hiding place. They'll come right up and be like, hey, I hope you didn't think you was hiding from me because I see you right there. That's the Virgo's trait. Now, with that being said, I want to say, please don't listen to no negative energy. Don't listen to anything or any lies that these fake ass employees or shady ass police or anybody who hasn't contributed. If your spirit does not feel that it's right, don't listen to it. Don't consult with anyone who has negative energy. If anything that you ask them, if you're bouncing ideas off of them and everything they say is negative, please do not consult with them because they are blocking your energy to find your son. I feel like if you go deep within your own spirit and know and just go off of what you know about your son. You know way more than you think you know about your son. So if you go deep within and just go off of what you know about your son and what you feel your son would do, I feel like everything that you do should be from a WWDD aspect. What would Daniel do? What would Daniel say? What would Daniel think? Like, and go from there. Don't listen to anything anybody else has to say, except for maybe Daniel's mom or your immediate. I really just want to say except for Daniel's mom, but it might not go like that. But I just want you to go from yourself, from within yourself. And I believe that if you've done this from the very beginning, that you would have found him by now. It's just that it was so many outside influences trying to tell you that this is what happened with your son, that your son was at this certain place. I don't feel like everything that was told to you that you believed or felt was true because it wasn't, because most of it was lies. I feel like all of it was actually lies. But if you go from like anything that you feel like is a lie, strike it off as a lie. Don't listen to any bull that comes your way that you feel like is a lie. But I'm not going to say just totally throw it out. Keep it in the back of your mind, but don't listen to it. You deal from within yourself and what you think your son would think about this or do about this. What decisions do you think he would make? From all the conversations that you have had with your son, you know your son way better than many. So as long as you deal from within, you will actually find your son. You can actually find your son yourself because these people have not helped you all this way. And you don't need any negative influences because um I'm just not going to be petty and say specific names, but it's one particular negative influence that I feel like you should not be listening to in no way. And I feel like this person, you honor their opinion and trust their input, but their input is negative energy and you don't need negativity around you to find your sign. So that's what I'm gonna say. I just hope that oh, one more thing I want to say. Please don't forget about the digital vehicle forensics that I told you about a while ago. I mean, it might have been a year ago, but digital vehicle forensics is the thing that every computer in the car will be set off and alert you to what has happened in Daniel's car. Every lock that has been unlocked, every lock that has been locked back, every door that has been opened, like the back door, the trunk, the side door, every brake, if the brakes are electronically charged, then every brake, every measurement of everything, anything that is a computer that works in that car will alert you to the movements and to the longitude and the latitude as far as compass wise, as far as the movements on the earth and where it is on in America to where Daniel has been and what moves he has made or whoever was in that car or in that Jeep, to what this car, where this car has been, and even the crash thing. But the thing that they trying to tell you and sell you as the bullshit that they trying to say is it's the crash. It's like some data where when you crash your car, then it alerts you and it turns on and then it starts telling you, oh, this was at this place. But that's not what you really looking for. Yeah, you would be interested in where it crashed, but you need every bit of information of where this car has been before July 19th, from June 23rd to July 19th, I feel like. And so if you go with the digital vehicle forensics, you could actually find out all of that. So don't forget about that. And I think that's it. I just wanted to um, tell you everything that I think um, you need to keep in mind. And uh, if you remember who I am, but you don't need to remember who I am, um, I actually gave you a straight up individual location behind the scenes and told you where Daniel is. Uh, um, I just hope that you actually look there. And I understand why you specifically don't want to go out there and look there. So, this is my proposal to you. So, send two people that you really trust out there, and then just get one of them to wear like a cam on there so that you can communicate with them as they are searching for your son. And then you can tell them, okay, well, look over here to the left, look under this over there, like that. And then that way you could be involved without having to be at that actual site. And so that I feel like that site would trigger you in a bad way mentally. So because that would do that, then just have the people that you are sending out there wear cameras, and that way you could still be a participant where you don't have to be actually in the desert that deep like that. And I think that's all. I just want to make sure that Daniel is found. Um, God, I pray that anyone who could help Daniel be found hears this and just listens. Don't don't get into the thinking that I got something to do with it, because I don't. You know where I live at. Behind the scenes, you know where I live at. You called my phone 5 times. You know where I live at. You know what area code that was. You know what part of the world that is. So you know I wouldn't have came over 3,000 miles to go do something to Daniel and then come back. So let's forget about that part. The only part I want you to focus on is finding your son. And I believe you can do it. Just go deep within your soul, and everything is possible then. So I think that's it for today. I just wanted to give you my input, and hopefully you will see this and listen. And that's it. So justice for Daniel. Anybody who sees this, please put them justice for Daniel in the chat. I should have put justice for Daniel, did I? No, I didn't. So yeah, I should have put these justice for Daniel in the chat. I'm gonna put it in my comments, and anybody who was in here, put some justice for Daniels in the chat. And thank you for being here. Please like, please sub, please comment, please support the channel. You can hit me on my Cash App. Every bit of support will be appreciated. Um, if anybody is interested in reading, I also do readings. I do all different types of readings. I do picture and soul readings, which is the ability I have the ability to look into somebody's eyes that I've never known, never met, through a picture or in real life, and see all about them. So that's one reading I do. Then I got numerology readings, which is the breakdown of your numbers. Like if your birthday, like my birthday, is 7/19, the day that Daniel's car was actually um supposedly found, but I believe planted. So supposedly found. And so it would be the breakdown of my birthday. I would break down the 7 and then the 19, broke it down, and then put together all of this and then come up with a number, and then it would tell you about me. or vice versa. It would tell you about you. So that is another reading I do, the numerology reading. I also do astrology readings, which is based on your signs and is really based on my philosophies. I have some book smarts about the astrology, but most of my observations and philosophies are from me actually knowing people, studying people, and learning people, and noticing their attributes and what they have to contribute to the world. So, you know what I mean? And that's why I said what I said about the Virgo, that the Virgo, one of their talents is they can track anyone down anywhere around the world. You can never hide from a Virgo. That's why I know you can find Daniel. So anyway, um, the astrology reading, I do that based off signs. I do that. I also do name readings. Is what your name broken down means about you as a person. What I can tell you about you through your name. I also do life cycle readings, which is to tell you what you will be going through in the year 2023. Um, Also, I do. I'm missing something. Also, I do dream interpretations, which I just interpreted a dream to let you know that I do dream interpretations. Um, I also I'm missing two things. Oracle card readings. I do oracle card readings, which is actually to enlighten you of your spiritual power. But I can actually do that through any other type of reading as well, because when I whatever type of reading I give you, I also add that in there just because I want people to know their own spiritual power and their strengths. So, and the last but not least, I do divining rod readings, which are um it's a way for you to communicate with the ancestors and ask them for the truth or ask them for guidance. And so if you're interested, please, my email is in the description, and I think that's it. So, thank you for being here. Appreciate you for being here. Please like, please sub, please comment, please support the channel. Please support me somehow. You know, all support would be appreciated. Please hit me on my Cash App. Um, and I think that's it. So, thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Love you. Peace.